What's going on, you awesome creatives, and welcome to another tutorial. In today's video we're going to be talking about how to speed up your workflow with Adobe CC Libraries. With that in mind, we're going to skip the intro today and jump straight into the tutorial. So let's open up one of our Adobe programs. I'm going to be opening up InDesign today and having a quick play. Now you'll notice up here I've already got it set up for us over here with CC Libraries. If you don't have this window up, you can always go up into Window and CC Libraries up in here. It might be under CC Libraries and it might be under just straight generic libraries. Now libraries are awesome for speeding up your workflow, so I use these mainly for architectural presentation boards where I can quickly drag across north arrows and whatever else. So I've got north arrows, a few different styles here depending on how I'm feeling, and obviously the more generic one. And obviously I've got a few different people. So I've got the Glenn Murcott man, kind of a little sketchy man that he usually uses for his kind of, to give a sense of scale in his buildings and whatnot. I've also got the Le Corbusier man. So yeah, these are awesome for kind of just dragging and dropping what you need. Right, so let's kind of jump in and have a quick play on how to create these. Now I usually create these in Adobe Illustrator. You can see over here I've then still got my libraries open up, and again window, and this one here is just under libraries. It doesn't have that CC there. So I usually create these in Illustrator because then they're vector based and I can kind of scale them up. If I was to create them in InDesign, then they'll just come in the one scale, whereas being in a vector format, I can drag these across like this bar scale, and I can dictate how big or small I want it. So obviously I can zoom in there and I've got my little bar scale. Right, so I always suggest building these in Illustrator if you can. So I'm going to quickly jump in and build another north point arrow, very similar to one that we've already got created, like this artwork here. So I'm going to build one of these and show you guys how to create or drag these into your CC libraries. So bear with me, let's build this up really quickly and get back into the tutorial. Alright guys, so we've just finished building the north point arrow. Obviously it's not quite as clean as I want. I probably want to up this stroke just slightly, just to give it a bit more punch. But that's basically the gist of it. Now we're going to jump back over into our libraries over in here. And what we're going to do is kind of click all this and go into a group. So Command G for me, probably Control G for Windows. Alright, and all we're going to do is kind of click this over and drag, and you can see here that we can now add it to our artwork. So now we've got artwork 12 just in there. And if we go into, whether it be back into InDesign, I've then now got the graphic in here that I can kind of scale up. Photoshop, obviously got it in here. Again, I'm going to have to go into Window and go into my libraries. Alright, and it's going to pop up here, come down into my architectural symbols. That's another good note, guys. You can obviously create your own artworks. Not only your own artworks, but your own libraries as well. And there is... So that's fine, hit OK. Right, and there we go. So it's linked back to the library. Right, and obviously being a vector, you know, we're pre-sorted. Right, so that's a very, very basic introduction into CC libraries for speeding up your workflows. Basically create a whole heap of little, your most frequently used symbols to use on all kind of generic drawings. Right, hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. Let me know in the comments down below if you want a little bit more introduction into CC libraries and the awesome uses that they have. If this video has been helpful, smash that like button and I will see you guys on the next video.